Good morning. What's the deal, gang? What's going on? How's everyone doing? Glad to see you guys.
Good morning. Glad to see you too, bro. How you doing?
Survived the night, made it to another stream. The assassins have failed. We in here.
Okay.
Try to
I
take
don't
us
know what
out.
you've been dreaming about, but all right.
Try to take us out, but here we are.
Yeah.
All right. Looking interesting here for NYC Open.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 15 for possible rebreak at top wick, rebreak of low sells on the 15. If not, I'm going to look at it for the 30, but I need a bottom wick, so we'll see. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing.
I am, and I was looking for it, but it kind of drove down. I was looking here for a buy at this area. Honestly, I was waiting for a closure so we can get a bottom wick off this area, but it kind of drove straight down into our level. And look at that bounce.
Okay.
I was looking at this level here.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
See that bounce.
I rejected a few times there.
Yeah.
Don't forget to update the session trades just to put them back to reset.
Yeah, we closed the Asian session yesterday, and then like, when did we have a position? Like 1 a.m. Signal channel. I think we had a position at 12:30, 1 a.m. Yeah, sorry, 1:35. So yeah, almost 2 a.m. Pre-London, we had a nice 50 pip position. 56 pip sell. Yeah, it was lovely. Oh, the force flipped back bearish. I like this fake out happening on the 15 and the 30 here. Looks good. We might be filling this wick down here instead of breaking the lows. That previous 4 closed bearish, so I mean, we made a bottom wick, came up here. Now we reflip bearish.
We got about 30 seconds left, so we'll see what plays out.
4462. Okay, 4462. 4461.8. I want to say. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sell limit at 4461. Yo. Close 4461.9. Sell limit. Too flat. 619. We got a sell limit here for 461.9. There we go. We are activated here. Looking for a bottom wick here. No bottom wick here on this candle. Just yet. I would expect one.
Yeah, the numbers are different. I think you have a different chart than most of us.
Oh yeah, I'm on the new contract, gang. So
Oh,
swing
that's why.
contracts.
Okay. I was very confused for a second. All right.
Yeah, it's 120 pip stop here. No bueno. We needed to pump down there off that resistance. Might push up here. We'll see. We'll see. All good though, because if we push up, we'll look for positions for NYC open here. Oops, right there. Because this flips the 30 here now, right? Look, the 30's flip, but I'm expecting a 15 bottom wick at the very least before that flip. So we have partials here. Flip, the bearish flip of this 15 is. Yeah, the 30s looks like it's gonna pump up here. That's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Because we got our bottom wick basically on the 30. So this would have to really come back heavy here, which I don't think it will. Well, the reason I don't think it will is just because of the time. If we look at the time, it's we're pushing into NYC open. So this candle's gonna really want to make a statement here. If we didn't get our reaction, might not get one here. Really need the wicks to hold here. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just looking at the 1 and the 30, both the 1 and the 30 flipped here, but the 4 hours bearish. This could have been the beginning of that 4-hour bearish drive. I guess we didn't get there. Guess we might be looking to retest the top of the 4-hour. Yep, no bottom wick here. Nothing. Looks like it's gonna push up. We want a closure. We don't really want a closure. We don't really care for a closure, bullish or bearish, but we do want this to respect this level now. We want this to push back a little to respect that area. If it doesn't respect that area, we're looking to break highs here. And if that's the case, man, it's gonna be an NYC open position probably. No bottom wick, straight push up.
you don't look at the 5, but the 5 did push up top wick first, and now it's flipping, so it's looking good coming back to the entry. I just hope it comes back down. Otherwise, it might just be pushing up for 930. So let's see.
Yeah, we want to be back below the 15 range here. Pips here.
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Those partials right there, 26. Some of them stops to break even. It's a risk-free trade. I closed 25 flat. We've closed there. Let's see if we can get this runner. All we need is a flip. The flip is our full TP.
I think the flip is also the 4-hour flip, right? On the 15, it would be the 4-hour flip as well.
B hit, came back up. So I saw about 35 pips. We closed partials at 25, and the runner hit B either.
Still a W.
Yeah,
it might come down.
W. It might.
Hell yeah.
I went. Oh, there, motherfucker! Why is this?
Oh, there it flips. It's about to flip. Goddamn.
I went
Yeah,
break even after 30 pips. You know what I mean? I was not. You were not looking for that to pump back up after 30 pips and take us out back down. But W, another W idea, another W trade. I really wanted to take risk off the table there because we have 930 coming up, and that could really push us, and that could push us up. Because we are tapping into a support level. One time. Look at that. Flip came right back. I think we'll have more opportunities here. A little plot twist there too. Flip, but doesn't want to drive. Ooh, a bunch of people at the Zoom door. Man.
It's really rejected at the 15 flip, which is also the 4-hour flip. So I'm glad that we closed.
There's a level there that runs across to the left. So.
Yeah. I mean, NYC Open is a smart decision for us to not be in there. You never know.
I mean, we got 4 minutes. Let it close. We might get a better entry, better position. We might get the same fucking trade.
Yeah, for sure.
We might get the same idea. The problem is we can't take a top wick sell now. Because if the 30 closes, right, 30 fake out, we've already had that top wick. Yeah, we already had that top wick. We would need a break out of lows here. Oof, 3 minutes here, gang. 3 minutes. This is good. The fact that it broke the low and it's creating a steeper bottom wick, it's making our life easier here in terms of possible sells. Because now we're going to know, oh, is it this wick? Is it this wick? No, it's going to be this wick overall. It's going to be the lower wick. Wherever the lower wick is over the next 3 minutes. Unless this fills the range down and then it's like, all right, oh well. Damn, that's over 100 pips for our position. Why you selling? Because we like to win. We like to win. That's why. Do you see the market doing what it's doing? You know how we sold in the top wick? Because it's doing exactly what we expected it. Created a steeper wick than expected. But yeah, that's why we sell.
All good,
If you
George.
really, what was that?
I was telling it's all good because some of us are buying.
Yeah, that's cool. It's just
I think
I'm selling for one reason. We faked out. We got a top wick first, and the 4 hours bearish. Look at the 4 hour. We just created a top wick, and now we flipped back bearish. Yeah, with this bearish 4 hour, we're looking to come down to the bottom here. Be around 44.
I actually took that buy on the way up when you were in, and I caught about 60 pips before it came back down and let you get your pips. So it all worked
We
out.
both won. W.
Of course you did, Kenny. Of course you did. My man.
Kenny don't fuck
Yo,
around.
why is this coming down so much, man? It's eating
It's
so
good.
much of it.
That's good. We'll get positions below.
Damn. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like 90 seconds or something left. All right. Let's take a look.
Or we might buy it back up.
Hey, you know what? It's definitely possible. Hey, we could take the sells, close, have a
Sells, the
buy limit,
buys.
and take the buys up.
I've tried to do that on stream. I've done that. I do that at home, like maybe 2-3 times, like a month, 4 times a month. But like I've tried it on stream once and lost both trades. Funny. I'm like,
Oh,
I fucking
damn.
do this shit at home, and then I do it on stream. Like, not do this shit at home, but like this is something I do all the time. And then as soon as I try to show it to you guys, it was an L. Well, that's not gonna work.
Well, let's stick to what's working.
It's working, but it just, you know, when
on stream.
when I'm explaining a concept and then the concept loses on stream, and it's that, you know, 10-15% of the time that it loses, it's like, oh, great. First time I explain it, it's a lot.
I mean, this came down so much. Like from the entry is over 100 pips, right? It's 170 or something.
Yeah.
It just barely tapped out and then pushed.
Dude, it tapped us and went right from our level back down.
Yeah.
We have NYC
We'll see.
open here in 15 seconds.
10 seconds.
Close below this area. This is good, man. We would just need. There we go, bottom wick. I think we're gonna have a sell limit here.
Sell limit or sell stop?
Oh, sell stop. I'm sorry. Give me 1 sec. I'm trying to set up. I want to see
Yeah, okay.
how far away.
Off the previous 30, huh? Yeah, figured. All right.
Right now I'm debating, do we want to go current or previous? It's only 15 pips here difference. It's about 140 pips. What a range. We might have a top wick sell here. Open here, gang. Sell stops, break at a previous candle low. I wanted to get a top wick there, but we didn't really get in there. Well, let's go. Flipped here, it's twitching. Oh, there we go. We're in there. Time to push. We got a lot of room here. We got room till 44.32. Right, that's where the wick gets filled here, and that's the previous 4 hour.
Wait, did you get in or not yet?
Yeah, no, I'm in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm in on the break of the previous candle low. We saw about 50 pips there. Jeez. partial here at wherever the current low or wick low is, current candle wick low. Put a partial there, about 50 pips. Was a bit late on putting that partial there. Be good. Come on. Down about 40 pips up here. Need to push through this area. So about 60 pips here for partials. 55. Come on. Did not retest it. Not retested just yet. I saw about 40, but it never got to my partial at the fill of the wick. Yeah, the trade looks like this right now. Sorry, I didn't put that up. I'm looking to re-break the current low, or at least retest the current low. Not retest the low of the current candle, and this way we can secure some partials there. Come on, NYC. It's twitching. It's been twitching. Oh, I got slipped a lot. Did you guys get slipped on entry? I got slipped quite a bit. I just realized.
No, it was good for
Oh,
me.
no. I got slipped 6 pips. I thought it was like, thought it was like
Okay.
25 pips for a second. Damn, that's a big slippage. It's tough. No wick fill. We filled the range in terms of the support. Not get that full 4-hour wick fill is what I'm looking for. A lot of room here for the 4. Yeah, these levels are different. Entry's 445. Tough. Damn. I don't know why I didn't set my partial there. Oh, the 4-hour on MT5 looks fucking incredible. I don't know why my MT5 4 hours a different closure, right? Remember we spoke about this. This really depends on your broker. But all right, we're looking to retest the low again. Retap that low. Come on. Yeah, man. You know what our entry was? It was the flip of the 4-hour candle on MT5. Like it looks. I guess at MT5. The 4-hour close. The 4-hour just opened. It closes at 9. No, it closes at 11. So we're 2 hours in. Yeah. 2.5 hours into this 4. Hefty stuff.
Yeah, man, the lows weren't rebroken. That's annoying.
I just wanted to retest the lows, not even break them, just retest them with the top wick that we just got. Yeah, wanted to retest them. I think we needed to have our partials at 50 pips there, at 55, like I initially had. I think we would have been good. That's what we saw. So, you know what? No, we wouldn't have secured. I had my partial here at 50, at 52 pips, and we saw about 44. We would have been 8 pips shy. Even if I set the partial there, we would have been 8 pips shy, and then it would have hit. It would have went back there. Yeah, I think there's a high chance we might get a 2-hour flip. Kind of annoying. Where did you stop? But oh, holy shit, that's high.
Five close, no top wick.
Good. Top of the range here. That's where it'll be. Stop this. Basically the break of the current 4-hour high. It decides to do something.
We're pretty much at the 4-hour flipping right now. Yeah. Let's hope it stays bearish, bro. Come on. I wanted to fill down the previous 4. That would be nice.
No, good position. I mean,
Come on,
solid
Goldie.
position. We honestly we should have secured the support there and we'll break even. But my MT5 is a completely different animal. It looks completely different.
Oh, damn.
So I'm looking at the 4-hour on my MT5. I'm like, all right, we're filling the 4-hour wick. But then I look here. I'm like, wait a minute, the 4-hour wick's right here. That's already been filled. But that wick on the MT5 is like down here. 4 hour, bring us back down. Partial should have been him. 4426.6 partial. Starving. I mean, there's nothing we can do here. Now we wait because we just need to let this play out. And if there's going to be closures along the way, I mean, obviously there's going to be closures along the way. We'll reassess, readjust. We'll utilize that data to our advantage. And it was NYC open, right? So we created a top wick. We broke the previous candle low. You're expecting that push. So what, 40 pips? That's not a push you're expecting for NYC open. This might be. Four hour, not close bearish. Give me no top wick. Give me no top wick. Doing the candle of sorts. Take a pineapple here. Took a pineapple sell right there. 4451.9. Be too flat. That's the new entry. Let's see. Total stop is 214 pips. That's the total stop. We got a 15 leg candle. We're looking for a top wick and a fill of the leg candle down. We got no bottom wick on the current candle. See what happens. And we come back down. Come on, go. Solid position. Solid position. It's just, you know, chances are what they are. I think it wants to push it. NYC open. Do we fill the leg candle down or we just break up? About a 200 pip stop, 215 pip stop. We hit it. We go back down. We go back up 400 pips for the week instead of 600. Yeah, it looks like it's pushing 30-minute volume. I see a leg candle on the previous 15 that gave us a chance to have a little pineapple there, and there's a chance this can actually create that bottom wick. If it creates that bottom wick, we'll be sitting pretty. If it doesn't, if 30 continues pushing up here, we take our first decent L of the week, and we keep it moving. Keep it moving to the next position. Yeah, looks like it wants to push up here. What can you do, gang? What can you do? Yeah. We need this 15 to flip bearish. Even if it doesn't flip bearish, we're still behind in the trade on a closure. This needs to flip bearish. Whether it pushes up or it closes is kind of the same thing, because then we're behind in the trade and we're gonna start looking to close. Ah, stupid volume. Drop the like. Yeah, drop the like, gang. We've ran it up this week. We're up over 650 pips, 660 pips this week. So an L here will bring us down to around a little under 500 for the week. Come on, leg candle. Yeah, we want this leg candle right here to be filled. This area. 44, 450.
Yeah, I took a pineapple all the way at the top there at the rejection.
Yeah.
I'm back in profit, bro. That's insane.
I took a pineapple a little bit before you, before the top. So I'm not in profit till 44.52. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I had taken another pineapple at the top there, and at the very top, and then I closed in profit about 30 pips. I closed everything and then I got back into one normal position. It was too much to have to
Oh,
reopen.
you had too much risk.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I saw it playing out nice. It made sense for the sells, but I never closed partials, so I had a lot of risk there. But now I'm I think 90 pips above my original entry as my
Jeez.
new entry, so I'm feeling a lot comfortable because it's just 100 pip
Yeah.
stop loss this time. Yeah, I feel more comfortable with that because if it does, because the 15 is flip flopping, and if it does come down, at least refill it and make bank on that, and not just look for a BE as the original
Yeah.
positions.
We want a bearish 4-hour here, though, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's
A lot of
definitely the
time,
ideal
yeah,
thing.
6 minutes.
It's flip flopping right there.
It needs to fill the low of the body of the previous candle. That's really what I'm looking for. That's where we'll stop to break even. It'll be fast, but we'll be up like 30 pips at that point.
The low of the previous candle. You mean on the 4-hour?
The body low of the previous 15.
Oh, yeah, because
That's
the
what I'm
4-hour
looking
was
to
so
take.
far away. Yeah. Yeah, that would give me about 80 pips or so. I'm at BE right now, approximately, for the new entry. So let's see what comes down. 7 minutes left. 6 minutes.
It tapped into like a little minor support area. But that area is really, really minor. But to fill the previous candle, like I said, previous 15 body low.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it never rebroke the highs, it's holding there. Seems like something plausible for it to come back down. If it ever wants to come back up, it'll need to come back down. And to refill, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing none of the highs on the 15 were broken. None of them on the previous 3 or 4 of them, except for the one that we just did. Obviously, it's just the one that just closed, but I like it. Let's see.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Push, baby. Come on, baby. Push. Are you guys at B, basically?
At B on the dot.
All right. Let's see this push because the 15 flip, 4-hour flip. Let's see if it can refill
break
this.
even here. I want break even at 20 pips there.
You're at B? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go B and close partials then.
Come on, push down.
Come on, Goldie.
Yes.
5 no top wig, right? So
There we go. It took me out, motherfucker. So break even there on that trade. So we were down around 180 pips on that trade. And B. Good management. What I gotta say, good management. Great understanding of levels and where market has to go. Look, we said, right? The previous candle body low, we go break even because that's where we're supposed to take the leg candle sell to. And look at that, it tapped in on the dot. You're seeing play here. This is a level where it could push back up from. I mean, it could drop down heavily, but I'm not going to take, the 50-50 here. Do we pump back up or drop down? I just go break even. If it drops, great. If not, oh well, we get the next one. But, man, managed the shit out of that. I mean, that's one thing people fucking can never say, right? Is that our levels are off or we don't know how to manage risk. Man, after the last few years, we've absolutely perfected risk management. Wow, like that. Damn. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't even have it on the screen right here. See this? I'm over here drawing shit on my MT5 terminal.
I still got my runner going. You got hit BE, you said?
Yeah, I went BE right here. Once we tapped that previous candle body low.
Oh yeah.
But I was
think I'm gonna trickle now.
showing you all of this on my MT5 terminal, and I'm talking to you guys like, yeah, right here, this is where I'm going. You guys don't see none of it. All right. Oh, we got news? No, we don't. I didn't see any news coming up. Then, consumer sentiment revised. Consumer sentiment. 2 minutes.
Yeah, there we go. Might be
There are
got
two
tapped on the
versions
1 minute
that are released
highs.
in data part, preliminary and revised. The preliminary release the earliest, no test to have more impact. This is the revised, so less impact.
Good job, fellas.
Yo, we could not have gone break even at a better moment.
Nah, I was taking buys again. So I caught 75 pips back up.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, you guys like selling. It's Friday. I don't like to buy.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get the signal for that buy limit, bro.
Yeah, I was busy selling.
You're not in the. You haven't signed up for the signals, bro.
I
Get
can't
the
interrupt y'all. I can't. It's 2 to
Get
1.
the
I
bundle.
can't. I'm out.
The
I'm
Kenny
out,
signals. What are you up, 50 pips now?
I'm outnumbered. I got 60 on the first one and 75 on the second one.
Oh,
The singleton signals.
I'm liking that. I'm up 100 pips today. I'm doing decent. I'm
Look
doing
at that
decent.
Michigan hat. Look at the Spartan hat.
Oh, for sure.
Look at Michigan State hat.
Man, if I had not closed at 30 pips in profit on the double pineapple, bro, I would have had 70 more pips.
Wait, did
on
Michigan
two
play
positions.
yesterday?
That's a lot.
We play tonight.
Play tonight, right? Yeah.
Michigan and Michigan State both play tonight.
They don't play each other though.
No. Different brackets. We are in the hard bracket. We play UConn tonight.
Yeah. UConn is not as good as they were like last few years. They're good.
But it's still St. John's and Duke. Also,
Yeah, that's my team. St. John's. I'm rocking with them for the tourney.
So we now Michigan should do fine.
Gang, look at this fucking candle. Did we look at that? The leg candle body low. Boom. Tapped it and right back up. Yeah, the concept itself, the fact that we noticed the opportunity there, and the concept itself just keeps playing out and keeps confirming to us, right? That it works. It's legit. We see it day in, day out. Almost every day we see that leg candle and the body fill. I can't believe this is our NYC open candle right here. This went nowhere. Broke the lows, broke the highs, gone nowhere. Oh, we got news that just hit, right? Bad news. Belcher pump. And the ACK revised expectations. Huh. Flat. We're looking to come up. And if the 4-hour closed bullish, yeah. Not that we're looking for to come up to drive up for the session. We're looking for a bullish reaction off news, which is what we're getting. Saw this yesterday. This might start filling the wick here too. Small issue here. The hourly's closed above the most recent resistance, right? So you have a level right there, and that hourly's closed below. I mean, it's closed above. So what you can get here, right? Remember, the 4-hour did close bullish, weak bullish, but still bullish, and held that area. So what might happen here is you might get that, and it held this support right here across. You might get that bottom wick right into this area, boom, and then start coming back up, which would give you the 1-hour what? 1-hour what? Wix 9, ¿cómo estás? De nada. That stinks, whatever you're smoking, man. Smell like cryptochronic, kind of like. Decided to push. Yeah, it's fucking thing, man. Well, the news just pushed us up 270 pips. Look at that. Who's glad we managed risk? Who's glad we managed risk there? Yeah, that was an asshole maneuver. We were up 45 pips and we let it go into drawdown. Remember I say, if you're up 20, 30 pips and you let it go into drawdown, you're an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Today was one of those times that I was an asshole.
How about them buys?
He said, I got him buys.
Just saying. I keep saying. Up 200 pips.
W. Very, very nice. Very nice, my friend. Only 4 hours. Damn. 330 pips here. In a minute. In 5 minutes. The 5-minute candle. No top wick, no bottom wick, 280 pips. Literally said, once it taps that body low, we'll go break even. And if it pushes through, we'll have a W. If it pushes back up, we'll have no more risk. You know, be a break even trade and we'll look for the next one. Man, some of you guys really marry your positions though. You're like, nah, I spent all this time doing the breakdown and trying to find this opportunity and I get in it and now I'm going to close it because something doesn't look. Yeah. Now you have data that's printing that's telling you to close the thing. People just, you know, people aren't stupid. They're just lazy. I remember back in the day, I'd go on Roger's stream and Uncle Ted would be on there going like, people are fucking stupid. You guys are stupid. I just think people aren't really stupid. They're just lazy, which makes them look stupid because they're being lazy. And people are, like I said, people are lazy. Too lazy to look for another breakdown. People are too lazy to mark up their charts, right? To put lines on the charts and go through the time frames. People are too lazy to do all of that, right? But you need to do that in order to be ahead of everybody. And yeah, if you're not lazy, you'll read this, right? You'll read the data and you'll act upon it. You got to do the breakdown. You got to read the charts. You can't be lazy. You got to mark them up. You have to follow the concepts as they're playing out versus, oh, I had my concept set up. Now I'm going to take the trade and marry it. No, the concept, like the market, like I say all the time, market's very dynamic. This isn't static beast. This is a dynamic animal right here, right? It's always changing, always moving, always updating, and doesn't stand still. And as we get this closure, and as we get the tap of this level after a top wick, all of this is data, right? We understand that after this, it's highly likely to reject, come back up. We understand that as it creates a top wick and no bottom wick, why do we take the pineapple there? Because we understand that as the previous candle was a late candle, especially after it held this little resistance area, we should have the retest of the late candle body low. So then this candle made a top wick, we had a little pineapple there, and then retest of the late candle body low. Boom. You gotta learn the concepts and you gotta follow them. You can't half-ass it, right? You can't partially follow it, but then ignore some other aspects of the concept just because, you finally got a position. No. I'm not lazy, I'm motivationally challenged. Okay. That's like saying I'm not fat, I'm horizontally challenged. You know what I mean? Like, bro, your ass is fat. Your ass is lazy. Motivationally challenged. All that means is the market really has not disrespected you enough yet. You just need to be disrespected by the market a little bit more. These candles need to slap you awake.
I was just thinking he need to be pimp slapped.
The candle needs to pimp slap you awake. You know what I mean? I used to be motivationally challenged too. And then you know what happens? The market starts charging tuition. You get motivated real quick. It's just, you know what it is? I think it's just like a polite way of saying that your bills are not loud enough yet. When your bills get loud enough, all that challenge, you're gonna fucking pass that challenge. The market fixes motivational issues real quick. Real fucking quick. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Couple of weeks. See you on Monday. Hey, W. I know I'm like 30 seconds back, but Wick's analogies are always great this time of year. Well, I got so many of them. I got so many analogies. I got so many jokes. I got so many stuff. Man, I got more stories than Walt Disney. And Walt Disney's rolling over in his grave right now. Rolling over in his cryo chamber right now. Oh, people at the Zoom door, come in. What do we just bounce off of? 15 level, but 31. So yeah, you're respecting the 4 here, basically. It's 4-hour levels being respected. Wow, 2 plot twists here today. 2 plot twists. Usually 1 plot twist is enough for me. I'm like, all right, I've had a good day. Reverse, reverse. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. You know cha-cha real smooth. the very top of that wick on the 15-minute is the 200 MA. That's where it's checked from. Nah, just a level. Just a 4-hour and a 15-minute level. Coinciding in one place. Yeah, you see it right here. Right there. Gotcha, real smooth. Said, yeah, that too. You know what it is? Because there's a level there, and that EMA just tells you there's a level there, or MA, SMA, EMA, whatever. You know what I learned with the volume zone strategy I use? Moves like this don't necessarily have volume behind it. There just isn't any sellers in the way through these prices. They do have volume. What do you mean? The move itself, that's volume. It's just you're not seeing the orders on a book map, but like it's levels. It's levels, and right now that was news too. That was news. Right? Look, news came out and bad numbers for $1. That means gold should push up. Dollar down, gold up, right? And that's what it did. Bong. So that was the news volume. Still volume. That's right. You know, all in all, I think we all speak the same language. Some just make it sound more fancy, like ICT. Yeah, I say the same thing. It's just no, like different people call the same thing by different names, and all of a sudden they're competing. I'm like, you guys are looking at the same thing. You guys noticed the same opportunity in the market. You went about it one way. This guy went about it another way. But the opportunity itself, the way you're seeing it, you know, you're seeing the same thing. Like, right? I don't care if you call it fucking, you know, witch's titties or unicorn urine, but whatever that play is, you know, you're seeing the same thing. Names don't matter. It's like, oh, you know, celery, pineapple, onion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what things are called. Do you understand the concept behind the name? That's what matters. Corn urine sounds like a drag queen name. Understand the concept behind it. Holy shit. That's real. Doesn't this make you feel great? You got ahead of this. You understood where to manage it. Feels great.
Absolutely.
Feels amazing. Yeah. Especially when Kenny's winning. Especially when Kenny's winning on the other end of it. Get your account yet, bro?
Let me check. I don't think so.
I gotta hear from people that didn't get their account yet.
Not
'Cause
yet.
Pretty much everyone. I think there's only 2 people that have not been sent out yet, but everyone hasn't. I think you were the last one.
Mm.
Who's inspired? Who's motivated?
I'm motivated. I'm always motivated. Yeah, it's always a new day, exciting day. We alive.
Only 3 of us, I guess.
What's that?
Looks like only 3 of us, according to
Yeah.
the chat.
I don't look for inspiration and motivation. It's internal. That's like
Exactly.
I honestly, like, okay, yeah, it should be internal. It should be the self, right? I feel like if you need motivation or if you need like inspiration is for amateurs, right? The rest of us go to work. The rest of us got shit to do. If you
There you
feel
go.
like you need to be motivated or inspired by something in order to do something, that you're an amateur. You literally are an amateur, and the rest of the world goes to work. They don't need to be inspired or motivated. They just go to work. You guys still give accounts away? I give accounts away all the time. Giving away like $10 million worth of accounts. But I need to set up. The reason I put a little pause on the giveaways, I gotta set up the bot to help me do the winners and everything. I've been setting it up for the last 2 days, and yesterday I didn't get a chance to finish it, so hopefully I'll finish it over the weekend, and we will restart the giveaways on Sunday or Monday, whatever the day is after the weekend. It's someday.
I mean, I'm motivated because I wake up alive every day, healthy, family's healthy, everybody's happy, sun outside. You know, I'm
That's
alive.
the self. That's the self.
Yeah, but
You're
you
not
need that
looking for it
first.
somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only one you should live with. You shouldn't be getting up and looking for motivation or inspiration.
I agree. This is why you should be selfish in life, because if you are not good with who
Be a
you are, then
shellfish?
you can't be good to anybody else around you. So,
Yes.
yeah, you got to be selfish. You got to take care of yourself first. You got to do all that, and then you can take care of everybody else. That's the most important thing that people don't think about. They're like, no, let me help everybody else, and I'm like, bro, you're broke.
Yeah.
How you helping anybody?
Yeah, there's a
You
reason
know,
they tell
or
you
you're
to
on drugs.
fucking.
How you helping anybody? What's
There's
that?
a reason they tell you to first, put on your own mask in the airplane and then help anybody else.
Correct.
Can't help
Correct.
anybody.
No matter who it
You
is.
You ain't at 100. How you expect to give friendship or anything? How do you expect to give 100% of yourself to somebody in any kind of relationship or in any kind of contract or in any kind of friendship, relationship, whatever it is, if you're not at 100% yourself, right? How are you going to give 100% anywhere else when you yourself are not 100%? So first, take care of yourself.
Agreed.
And then you can spread yourself thinner.
100%.
Gordon Gecko said greed is good. Oh yeah? Well, the Geico Gecko said he'll save us 15% or more on car insurance.
Which one you believe?
I believe the Geico Gecko. That boy is the truth. Honestly, I saved more than 15%. But now that I have Geico for a few years, now it's more expensive.
Yeah, but you know who Gordon Gecko is, right? Does the name ring a bell? Oh, we just lost him. He went to smoke, I
That from
think.
the movie Wall Street.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice, nice, nice. Correct. Oh, yeah, Jose just wrote it in there as well. Yeah, they also made the remake with Shia LaBeouf, I think, in like 2015 or something like that. Can't remember. But if you guys haven't seen Boiler Room, go ahead and watch it, bro. Incredible movie.
Wall Street, The Big Short. Yeah, 1987 with Charlie Sheen. That was 1987. Charlie Sheen. Yeah. Wall Street, The Big Short, Boiler Room, all goated movies. Wait, I have a soundbite from Wall. Where's my Wall Street soundbite? Oh.
I don't throw darts at a board. I bet on sure things.
The public's out there throwing darts at a board. Sport. I watch that movie at least twice a week. Yeah. Good movie. I don't throw darts at a board. I bet on sure things. That's a very good very good analogy. That's what a lot of traders do. You guys are throwing darts at a board. What a lot of other gurus do. What a word, guru. Damn, after all that, not even 100 viewers in here? Where's everybody at? You do have an abundance of streamers for New York, so kind of wild. Where the fuck did all these people come from? Where are all the people that were streaming when I started? They're all gone. I think the only one that was around when I started was like, I don't know if Stock Sniper was around. Yeah, thought it. But him and I think Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo. Some streamers have definitely disappeared. Remember, you know who was around when I started? I think it was just me, Don, and Stop Loss. You guys remember Stop Loss Matters or something like that? So from 4460.2 took 80% and running what, a drawdown? I'm at 4480. So you're either talking about spot price or the old contract. So I cannot relate. Can't tell even what you're talking about. Yeah, I was talking about Wednesday the other day. Turpy and you, or you and Turpy, or again, Wednesday was a sell-off. Did I have ice cream today? No, I did.
Every day.
You know, I had like 3 ice creams yesterday.
Well, you might have overdone it, but generally speaking, every day.
75% of the time, Wednesday would be a sell-off day because of the triple swap fees. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's data for you. Yeah, thank you, Turkey. It's actually, that's very, very valuable.
I just looked up, and Puerto Rico is in an Atlantic time frame, but this time of the year, they're the same time as Eastern. I'm going to Puerto Rico next week with the family, so I'll still be on the same time frame. It's crazy.
Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Yeah, you seen that meme? The dude's like 1 day in Puerto Rico, or like day 1 in Puerto Rico, and he's like day 2, and like he's like he comes in there as like this fucking, you know, fucking white boy, complete white boy, the valley, and like by day 5, fucking speaking Spanish, fucking singing reggaeton fluently. Day 5 in Puerto Rico. Dude fucking looks like Nicky Jam. Already closed there. 30 also opened. It held this level here, but opened with a bottom wick. We might be looking to fill the wick up. Or are we looking for a 1 hour flips? We don't have a bottom wick yet on the 1 hour. So you see how now the time frame's starting to tell different stories here, right? Are we looking for a 30 bullish flip, or are we looking for the 1 hour bearish flip? We're gonna have to let it play out. Next candle. Which means I got some time to roll another joint. Another joint? Say it ain't so. Yep, another joint. Incoming. 15-minute close, the shooting star. Wait some retracement and getting into a sell at the midpoint of the candle again. That sounds like a man with a plan. Can't vouch for that plan, but man with a plan. He knows exactly what he's looking for. He's gonna sit on his hands. Make sure it's not your thumb. And wait. Okay. That sounds like a man that knows what he wants in life. Hey, cruising down the west side. Hey. Damn, Ukraine lost to Sweden yesterday in World Cup qualifiers. Sucks. Guess we ain't going to the World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. Yo, Detroit lost a nail biter yesterday. Overtime. You seen it? Oh, I know what I'm gonna have.
Somebody told me.
What?
I didn't get a chance to check out the game, but somebody told me they lost in overtime. I'm gonna watch the replay.
It's a really good game. I missed a lot of the college ball yesterday, though.
Yeah, I didn't see anything yesterday.
I was waiting on that sell all fucking evening, all night. We finally got it. I set up a sell limit like 2 hours before the trade. An hour later, Reggie's fucking texted me. Yo, is this shit still valid? Mad time passed by. $44.62. Yeah, you guys are definitely on spot price. Definitely. Sand.
You're not muted, are you?
Damn it. Thanks. I was. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, Ozeski. We might actually have some cells there. We might get some cells. Can we get a wick entry here? No, because the wick, it's refilling this wick, but man, the sell here for the 15 onion would be amazing. Hold on, we got 5 minutes here on this 15 candle. Yeah, we can't take that wick entry for a couple of reasons. It's refilling this wick, and we already have a bottom wick here, right? And the bottom wick's coming off a support level, right? If you look here across that. Bang, bang. So yeah, I would take the sells on the break at a low, but I can't take the sells off a top wick since we already have that. Let's... Yeah, looks like it wants to come down here, gang. Let's set a sell stop on the break at a low there. I haven't set it yet. I'm just waiting on this to actually show that it wants to flip bearish. Once it starts flipping bearish, I'll quickly set it. The reason I haven't set it yet, we're 4 minutes. 420. Hey, 420. Let's take a pull for that. Do that. Four hour also doesn't have a bottom wick. Yeah, there's 420 left on the candle. There's 4 minutes left on the candle, and we're getting really close to its closure. So there's a possibility this might close before re-breaking that low. There's really no high volume. It should not break those highs unless liquidity, but it should break the low. Well, I don't know. It should or shouldn't do anything. It just does, but doesn't have an obligation to do something. It just, certain things make sense, certain things make less sense. Wouldn't make sense for it to come back down after breaking that high. But it doesn't mean it doesn't make sense to break the high. It can. Driving off of support, right? You've tapped the resistance, came back down, and bouncing off support. What I don't like is that on the 1 minute, a bullish flag is forming with some volume. It's a 1 minute. It'll change in 1 minute. You might not like it, but that'll change in a minute. 2 minutes here for this candle to close. If it closes like it is right now, we'll set that sell stop on the break of the lows, because guess what that is when you break the low? Anybody?
I'm sorry. I'm concentrating on these buys right now.
Well, the break of the low, if it happens on the next candle and we respect this resistance here, that's the celery play. And a celery play has a 90% win rate. So we want to avoid it, right? Fuck no, we want to be all over. We want to stick to it like shit on Velcro. 15 onion? Yeah, we have a 15 onion right now, but I would rather have a 15 celery play. Yeah, 15 onion, 15 celery after the close. Yeah, it's gotta respect these levels here. It's gotta respect body. Right? Light candle. What do we know about the light candle? Bottom wick, body fill. There we go. It filled there. $300 for a payout. W. That's simple. Just don't slouch now, right? Yeah. Fix your banana shaped back. Do not slouch. You gotta now sit there and be extra picky. Make sure that that next position's a W. I remember on one of the payouts, I think it happened here on stream. What was it? I was like $5 short of the payout. I closed the trade and I was like $5 short. It happened on stream here, right? Yeah, I was like, fuck, how am I $5 short? I was just one. All I needed was like a pip or 2 pips. I needed just the spread. And man, that was the most stressful 2 pips I ever caught. My God, the straight is closed again. Oil prices have gone up again. You'll be all right. Let me know when that happens. Let me know if we're still in that situation. Closure, no top wick, and it's just gonna push. Yeah, it's up. Okay. Yeah, if we're still in this situation come June, all right, we'll be worried. Not worried yet. It'll take a lot. I'm talking about just like if you're in the US, because it would take a lot for it to really affect us in the US. Yeah, so no celery play here. Looks like we filled that wick. See if it's gonna break up here. Made 700 on US futures. We'll wait for Monday. No rush. Yeah, you'd rather wait for Monday than take a shitty trade today and take a loss, and then, you know, now you're setting yourself up for at least a Friday or something like that, right? You're setting yourself back a week. So if it sets up for you today, great. If it doesn't, well, don't force it. You don't need it before the weekend. You don't even need it on Monday. Just make sure you get it at some point next week. Make sure you get that 300. And even Monday, Tuesday, trust me, you're better off waiting for Wednesday than setting yourself up for, you know, for a week delay and having to build it back up again. We really peaked at 100 viewers today, 104. Where's all the stream hoppers? Hop in here. Hop in here. I'm hungry. I got a headache, and I think it's not because I'm hungry. It's because I'm dehydrated. I need some liquidity. About to drink all 3 bottles at once. Yo, 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 gang. I be repping the yo, yo, yo. You love futures? Nice. How we all doing? Good, good, good. How are you, Tom? streams. Good. Ice cream and kimbops for breakfast. Amazing. Any plans for the weekend? Hold on a second, gang.
I'm the only one in these buys, huh? I've been telling y'all.
No, I'm in there too, Kenny.
I was about to say, I've been telling y'all. Boom, TP. $300 pips.
Yeah, I just closed my buys, gang, and I'm looking for possible reactions here. But I just closed my buys 100 pips. That pushed fast.
Yes, it did. But I caught it on the bounce, so I caught all the way down at 49. Congrats, whoever who got it. Congrats.
Kenny, are you still in buys? Are you trailing now or what?
No, I hit my TP.
Oh, you hit your TP. Yeah. I had it somewhere around there. It was off the 1 hour. Yeah.
Yep, I was right around 44.90.
Yeah, that's 44.90. I closed at 91 or 92 on spot. No, 93.70 on spot. Yeah. All right.
45.50 looking good for these sells though. Oh man. Yeah. Base and same at the 49 area. I don't know where you guys got in. Based off what? You
I
guys
got
just
in
take
at
celery?
444 now,
Oh, okay.
up the bounce.
Gang buys, let's go. Kenny don't miss. Not on buys, you don't. Neither does options. Any plans for the weekend? That was the question. I was like, somebody asked me something. Yeah. Honestly, the plan is to just widen the surface area of my possible luck, right? I'm gonna try to put myself in more rooms, meet more people, try more things, and position myself where opportunities actually exist, right? The more you widen the surface area, the more chances life has to bounce something good your way. I always tell you, like, luck isn't random, right? It's not like a lightning strike. It usually hits the people who are already standing out in the open, that have put themselves in a position where good luck can find them, right? So the goal for me this weekend is really simple: widen the surface area of the probability of doing better and keep setting myself up for success instead of waiting for success to show up at my door, because it's not going to. It's not going to just
Not gonna
knock.
happen. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. Man, I see this drive up here from that candle. See that wick into there? I see a closure over there. Closure on every time frame here. It's a 30 pip stop. I don't think we ride right through into there, but if we do, we start getting close, I'll set it. We're about 300 pips away, 250. Oh, job, we got room to fly. Ooh, coming up, coming up. Yeah. Another 100 pips. There's 2 minutes here for the hourly candle to close, and then we're into London close time. So let's see what happens. What's the practical steps for that? For what? Are we talking about entries? Or are we talking about widening the surface area of possible success? Surface area? Well, excuse me. So what are the practical steps for that? Okay, well, practically, you widen the surface area by increasing the number of situations where good outcomes can happen, right? So for example, you reach out to people that like you normally wouldn't message. You go places you normally wouldn't go. You start conversations instead of waiting for them to happen, right? You share your ideas or work publicly instead of keeping it to yourself. Right? You put yourself in rooms where people are doing things that you want to be doing. Because it's not going to come to you. They're in those rooms. You want to get in those rooms, you put yourselves in those rooms where they're doing the things you want to be doing, so you could do the same thing. So that's what you do practically. The problem is, you know, most people wait for luck to knock on their door. And the practical move is to widen the surface area so there are more doors in the first place, right? The more attempts, conversations, rooms, opportunities that you expose yourself to, the higher the probability that something good connects, right? And what do? We work based on probabilities, gang, right? Life is like that too. I told you. Trading mirrors life in many aspects. And you really have to play the probability game in life just like you do in trading. Increase the probability of something good happening to you. Close that sell with very little position. Profits move to BE. It was struggling too much to flip. Missed the buy level. But don't ever stop streaming, man. You gold. Thank you. That was fire. I gotta rewind and write this down. I mean, no, it's just common sense. It's basic. Just the basics. I'm giving you the basics. Hey, Daniel, flip that. Just open up with the top wick here. We could be headed to the 4-hour level here. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I see this wick into here. We might mirror this wick. We might tap this 45.50 level and bounce down for 200 pips. Right, but I'm gonna miss it.
Easily, because
You made me open my eyes when I switched to futures. Thanks, Wix. Love you, man. Love you too, bro. What we could say though is if this is a support level, already bottomed out. Yeah, I was gonna say, look, it bottomed out right there at that level. I was gonna say we could probably put a buy limit here, keep stops at the wicks here at 113, and then look for the top of the range there. But we already made that bottom wick and flipped. Tough. Yeah, it played this level. Oh, that's what it did. It played the 4-hour level. That's cold. Man, that's a good read right there. If you were able to see that. I didn't look at the 4-hour. There's a lot to this, right? There's so many layers to what we do. So many levels. Because look, if you were able to recognize that's the 4-hour level right there, that bottom wick should get down right to this white line, the 4-hour support. And then you can look on the 1 hour and the 30, and there's actually a level there. You don't need to use this level because you say this, so the higher time frame is this, and now the smaller time frame also falls in line with it at some point on a 15 or a 30. In this case, it was a 15.30 and the 1 over there. Yeah, if we saw the 4-hour, I think that would have been a buy limit right there. Good reaction. Right, close above. You're making that bottom wick. You're not looking to come down lower than this because the support is here. If you break these levels, you're just correcting this push up to come back down. Wait, Daniel's not here. Man, what minute was that? I gotta give him a timestamp. with a clip. Yeah, in this case, you don't want to have a sell limit. You wanted to have a buy limit pushing with structure. Yeah, I'm still hungry. Starving. How much can a man really eat? My dog can eat forever till he fucking passes out. My dog will eat probably, if I keep giving him food, he will eat till he dies, I think. I don't know if all dogs are like that. I just feel like dogs don't have a I'm full button. They're more like, oh shit, food. Let's just eat while there's food. Can check some emails, come back, and Gold started its own space program. Yeah. Yeah. The Space Force. One time I bulldog onto his bag of food and he ate half the bag. The right side of belly was protruding. Yeah, they'll eat till they pass out. Or, because they don't have a thing that tells them, hey, I'm full. Or like, I'm not hungry anymore. No, they're just a 20-pound bag. That's wild. Just basically took the bag and shoved it inside his fucking stomach. Bulldog, too. Got my first payout yesterday. Hit my bank account. Minutes? Yeah. Be like that. It'd be like that right now. That's just the current state of the industry. Let me see if I got some ice cream I can utilize in this stream. I got any ice cream I can utilize in this stream? Yo, if we get a leg candle closure here, possible sell limits. First payout yesterday. Penny. Not many sellers waiting at 50. What about 65? What about 65, Drizzle? Man, I hate doing the book map thing. Like, it's a love-hate relationship. Because it's like a theory. Like it looks good in theory, but in real life, it's not as good as in theory. Book is pretty empty. Let's see if we get a reaction at 50. See what happens. I just found some new ice cream in my fridge. Blueberry muffin ice cream with chunks of blueberry and muffin. Do I have blueberry muffin ice cream? I have blueberry ice cream. Good size buy order at 4,500 that just got pulled off. Because he knows it's going to get rejected. Liquidity. This sucks now. Like, if I had 45.50. Yeah, even if we had a sell limit here at 45.50, the way this just printed, we would have closed it out. We would not get tap this level here. It could tap here, come down, but it's likelier to fill the range up. I see 45.65 in our future. Oh, 4,500, not 4,550. All right. Yeah, because at 4,500, you get back to 4,500, you're correcting this whole move. You're looking probably to come back down to like 44.60. How small is this freaking candle? Tiny ass candles here. Yeah, this shit's barely 870 pips. Fucking no volume. Orders are starting to come in now at 45.50. I see 60 contracts for what sells, right?
Don't sound like a bad TP.
Hey, like, say no more. Drizzo, are you in the buys only club? Huh? I feel like a few people are in the buys only. I only know Kenny and Option. No, I love to sell too. They move fast. See what happens. Deal and trading is not really a good combination. Exactly. Doesn't sound like a bad TP at all. Oh, and caviar, yeah. Yo, you guys ever be, Kenny, you ever be smoking a joint and just forget that you're smoking a joint, just go on about doing your business with the joint or with the blunt?
Rarely.
Oh, dude, it's so like part of life, part like it's just so natural to like the other. Oh, I went in, I went to City Hall. I'm over there smoking on my way there. And I pull up. City Hall got fucking tons of cops, tons of po. Bro, I pull up to City Hall. And I just walk out with the joint. I walk up to the door. I fucking smoke. I put it. The fucking security guard that's the metal detector dude, who's a cop, but he's just like he's a metal detector. He can't do nothing to me else. He's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" I put this shit out with a quickness. Bro, it was normal. I was like, I didn't even think about it. Shit, I'm smoking a joint. I was just thinking about other things because that is like a given, right?
Right.
The smoking's a given. I'm gonna smoke whether you hear or not. Like I always say, you're gonna get smoked. The dude's screaming from the inside, out of your fucking mind. I'm lucky because he screamed that because like there was like a whole bunch of sheriffs and a whole bunch of fucking city cops in the lot. Like, oh shit. I didn't even put it out. I fucking put it out and fucking scraped it against the ground so you couldn't even tell what the fuck it was. God forbid. Yo, it happened to me before. In Brooklyn, bro. I think I told this story on stream once. I used to, when I was working at a bank, I got out, like my car was in the shop, so I was walking home in the suit, tie, everything. Damn, those sell orders just became liquidity. So yeah, I was in a suit, tie. I'm walking. It's summer. It's middle of summer. It's July heat in New York, and I'm crossing the street, and I finish smoking my joint, and I toss it right in the middle of the street. Fucking all of a sudden, somebody yells behind me, "Yo, what the fuck is that?" I turn around. It's a Nissan Altima. There's a dude in swimming trunks driving. There's a woman in the front seat, in the shotgun seat, in a fucking swimming top. And a dude in the back seat, also in swimming trunks and a wife beater. And I'm like, he's yelling from the car, "What the fuck was that?" I didn't think much of it. I looked at the car and I kept walking. Kept it moving. The dude got out the car, picked it up, whatever clip I threw out, and took out a badge. And all three of them stepped out in bathing suits, undercover, with badges.
Wow.
NYPD. All three. He calls a paddy wagon. I was like, "You're gonna lock me up for this?" Because what happened was, he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "A cigarette." He's like, "That don't look like a fucking cigarette." I'm like, "Well, at this point, it's a fucking piece of paper." And he threw it in a little Ziploc. He called a paddy wagon, and they fucking locked me up on my way home from work in a bank. I work in a bank. This is 2 blocks from the bank, and like, I'm fucking over there like this on the side of the street, suit, tie, hot as fuck. I'm like, "Yo, loosen my tie, something." And there's just, I already know it. Customers from the bank are driving by 100%. I'm going to hear about this. I'm going to hear about this next week, like from customers and all that shit. Basically, they put me in a paddy wagon. I get in, and in the paddy wagon is one of my client's kids. He's like, "Wait, aren't you the dude from the bank?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." He's like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm smoking a joint afterward." He's like, "Wow, that's tough. They got you." Basically, I got a DAT. If you guys know what a DAT is, it's a desk appearance ticket. So sometimes, like, when they bring you back to the precinct, and it's at their discretion if they want to hold you through bookings, or they can give you a DAT, the desk appearance ticket, and you just come back and see a judge instead of sitting in bookings to see a judge. And yeah, they gave me a DAT. I went home and I went back to see a judge. And the funny thing is, the very next week, I'm on my motorcycle, and we park up in Brooklyn, in like Sheepshead Bay, and like 30 of us. And autocrime pulls up. Autocrime is a separate division of like the NYPD, where they don't care about drugs, they don't care about nothing. They care about stolen cars, stolen motorcycles. They always pull up on bikes because bikes get stolen all the time. Damn, what did I say? 4465 area? 4464.9. Wow, what a call there. And so we're chilling, and these dudes pull up, autocrime, like 5 cars. And all of a sudden, I hear from the back seat of the car, or one of the cop cars, "Hey, look, it's the suit guy." Hey, cop. I was like, oh, shit. First thing he does is walks over to me, goes, "Where's your bike?" He looks at it, checks it out. Everything comes back legit. But whatever. They took some guys had fucking hot boys, right? Some guys had hot bikes. They were stolen. They got in trouble. But funny, when they pulled up, he's like, "Yo, hey, look, it's the suit guy." And then in the paddy wagon, the dude was like, "Hey, ain't you the dude from the bank? Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me. I got involved in a little bit of everything on it."
So yeah, you want to open up a new account?
I said to myself, never again. I will not wear a fucking suit and tie ever again in my life. Never again. Damn, how long is this gonna push for? Still in these buys? Oop. Trump speaking or something? I feel like there's a cabinet meeting or something for this to happen. Brooklyn was a trip. I love growing up in Brooklyn. I think it's a lot easier to grow up in New York and then move and live somewhere else than it is to grow up anywhere else and then move to New York.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that place is a fucking jungle, a zoo. You have to grow up there to like really be good there. You don't have to, but usually. You see, just move 400 pips in a 1 minute candle. The hourly.
Yeah, it dropped crazy. And came right back.
Where do you see 400 pips on a 1 minute candle? You mean on a 1 hour candle?
Like it dropped all the way down like 44.80 something, and then shot right all the way back up.
Oh, where? I'm on MGC right here.
I got it at 11.16.
Dad, help me out, please.
Yep.
Man, if I take these 10 fucking... If I take these 3 ranges, we don't make 400 pips.
Your chart ain't showing it. We was talking when it happened. I was sitting there watching it happen.
Watch what happened.
It shot all the way down about 300 pips or something and came all the way back up.
Where?
It's not on your chart. I don't know why.
What the fuck you
At
guys talking about?
11.16.
Oh, you guys are on an old contract. Oh, you're on spot, right?
No,
You on futures?
I'm on MGCJ6.
With who?
Trade of 8.
Okay.
I'm also on the buy. It's up 180 pips.
Bro, I see nothing of the sort anywhere. 400 pips? Yes, I will.
Yeah. It's a long 300 pip wick on that candle.
Oh, so you got this candle for some weird fucking reason.
Yep.
Looking like this?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Because it can't be like that.
No, it's starting at the wick starting at 4519.6 is the bottom, is the top of that wick, and it goes all the way down to 44.88.
It should be looking like this. Oh, you have a bottom wick?
Yeah, bottom wick. Going down to 44.88.
So you're telling me you have shit looking like this?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's some fuckery then. That ain't the market. That's Trade of 8. Wait, Trade of 8 prop? Or broker or like live account?
Prop.
Yeah, that's manipulation. Crazy. Is that on every J contract? Well, hold on. I can go back to those contracts. You see. J. Yeah, I don't have that on my J contract. Shit, Benny, you sting. It's from comics. If it's from comics and it doesn't exist on comics, but it exists on TradeOvate, it's fucking TradeOvate. Mine has a bottom wick, but it's 200 pips on a 1 minute candle. And it's not the wick, it's just the whole candle is like that. If we're talking about the 1 minute. Should blast it through every resistance. Manipulation. Not using TradeOvate and get the wick too. Interesting. What are you using? 10 gig 27. If we get down there, yes. Yes, it probably wouldn't be 27. Let's go to the higher time frame here. Yeah, it'll be the 4 hour. It'll be that white line, 45.31. Just like we had that wick into there now. Actually, it might even be this level here. It might be the one above it, right? Right there. Because logically, we've already tapped into that area at 27. And or 27-ish, right? We tapped at 31. So when we come back, we've created a new support here, a new level, 45.40. I think the 27 area would be a stop for this entry at 45.40. If we keep pushing and come back down. I also think if we keep pushing, see what the stop is. We might, if we keep pushing here to around 4,600 areas, when we pull back, I would not mind having a bottom wick entry right at these 45.75, 45.65 areas. Come back up to 4,600. Change your contract to MGCJ 26 to see the spike. I did. I changed that. Let's see the spike. FOREX don't have the wick. Oh, Trade C. FOREX. It's micros only. GC doesn't have it. That explains it. That explains. Yeah, I was looking at GC, not MGC.
There you go. Now that makes sense.
Oh, it's not there on GC?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Yeah, gang. All right, like I said yesterday to the Signal channel, we are likely to get positions a bit later on, and we did get positions later on yesterday in the Signal channel. Twice. So, I'll say it again. Signal channel, stay locked in. We're going to take this into the Signal channel and possibly have some positions in there. I'm going to call it a session, though. I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to call it a week for the streams. Make sure you show up on Sunday to our private session. We're going to do a couple of giveaways. We'll do two 50K giveaways. We'll give away 100K worth of funded accounts on Sunday. Somebody in the private session will win. Somebody in the Signal channel will win. If you want to be a part of that, get the bundle. So you get the access to all the private channels, all the private chats, all the private streams, all the private giveaways, all the private Zoom sessions, and the Sunday market open session, right? The Sunday weekly market open, and the giveaways, and the most important one of all, the Signal channel, right? Where you can catch all these positions with us and not miss a beat, right? So get the bundle, become part of the private community, and stay locked in throughout the day, even after the streams, right? Get the positions even outside of streams. But that's about it. Oh, and make sure you have your top 1 futures accounts ready to go when we begin our next session Sunday. If you're part of the private channel, if not, then on Monday morning. Go get your top 1 futures accounts. Use code WIX so you get a massive discount, or the biggest discount that they give on the site. Use code WIX, right? What else? I think that's it. Yeah, Zoom gang. I'll see you guys. Most of you guys are in the private channel, so I'll see you guys on Sunday for our private session. Signal channel. Stay locked in. We're probably gonna have some positions here in the next hour or two. Mods. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Wix. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for helping me.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you as well.
Thanks, Jay, for the signals.
Yeah. Shout out to Kenny for making 1,600 pips today.
Goddamn, Kenny, you on fire, bro? You on fire?
Y'all don't want to buy.
Look at Turpy over
No,
here.
I took some buys too. In my head after I closed.
Have a great weekend, Turpy.
We closed so far away from where I pushed up to, man. It's insane.
I'm happy seeing you. I'm glad you're back here. While I'm speaking over Jay, my bad.
No, it's my bad. It's your stream, bro.
No, I apologize. It's your world. I just live in it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Signal channel, stay locked in. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Get the bundle, join the private community, and be part of our Sunday session. But if you don't, it's okay. Show up to the streams. They're free 99, and the streams are back on Monday. But Sunday will be it. Sunday is where we're going to have giveaways and the trades.
Another giveaway.
And the fun. Yeah, another giveaway. You know why?
Butter.
All right, let me get off here before Amex catches up with me.
American Express got a hitman looking for me.
All right, wow, Daniel wasn't here this morning, right? I got to tell him to clip something, right? When was our good conversation happen? Around like 10:55, 10:57? Yeah, the widening of the surface area for luck. Yeah. Gotta tell him to clip that. Gang, I gotta run. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. See you all next week. And please drop a like and please sub to the channel. Please share the stream. Oh, Jordan in the building. Dr. Holmes. Good seeing you. Marcus in there. All right, gang. Hasta la pasta. See everybody on Monday. Private gang, see you on Sunday. Signal channel, stay locked in. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Get some sun, chat. Touch some grass. Fix your banana-shaped back. Shave your neck. I'm not even going to say that. Hey, have a great weekend, everyone. Love you guys. Later. If you think the shit I say is crazy, think about the shit I almost say. Woo! Got away with one there. Okay, now, later.